Fellas, this is not rocket science. If your girl only comes around when you're spending money, you're a trick. And my boys, we not tricks. So if you tricking on your girl, you should stop. Like right now.
Brim low on my fitted, dreams has always been vivid. I'm just trying to go get it. Catch me right around and I'm ignorant. I'm just rolling.
Without further ado, Mr. Savage Finance.
All right. Now, in our society, it is the normal expectation for a man to pay for dates. I'm about to explain to you how much money men blow chasing women. And this is one of the reasons that married men have more money. I will share a few things with you from my life. Let's start there. I usually am in a relationship but have a girlfriend. I will explain some of this stuff for my disruptive male viewers who know what I did in 2011, and I didn't really spend any money. I've always been a somewhat thrifty, practical guy when dating. I've never taken a woman that wasn't a long-term girlfriend to a really expensive dinner or a night out. This never happened. And I have money. This is one of the things that I would do. When I would meet a woman, I would actually lie about what I did in my income. I wouldn't even bring up my income because I wanted to make sure that she liked me for me versus the money. And this has served me very well because I've had some very good girlfriends. I've had some girlfriends who were not anywhere near expensive, nor had any crazy demands. But if you are a guy dating a woman who is conspicuously sucking the cash out of your life. I had a friend, he was dating this chick, and she did not like to go to chain restaurants. So whenever they went out to eat, it had to be some very expensive, very hot, hip place. And typically he would leave after spending $200 to $300 for one dinner. And they went out 3 to 4 times a month. So this chick was costing him $1,200 to $1,500 per month, which is $18,000 a year. He made really good money. He had a good job. But I want you to think, if he had taken that $18,000 a year and invested it in the stock market, or just saved it, or got rental property, he would be really far off, because dating a woman is, quote, not an investment.
Just throwing my 2 cents in. Dating is not an investment, regardless of if you're thotting it up, have a girlfriend or a wife. If you meet the right woman, don't be afraid to spend a little to make her happy by going out and doing fun things. But she has to pay as well. I personally love going to fancy restaurants, and I'll drop $200 to $400 on a date. But you know who will also drop $200 to $400 on a date? My lady, because I'm not paying all the time. So if that girl never wants to pay when we go out, she can never belong to me. And after I hit,
She belong to the game, and when she with me, I let her do her thing.
When you date a woman, you're going out, you're getting to know someone, but it's not an investment, because here's why. At any moment, this woman can make a decision not to ever see you again. She can make a decision to literally just stop responding to your text and phone calls. She can literally dump off to her, and all of that money that you had spent on going on dates with this woman is gone. So don't do it. If your girlfriend's expensive, if she wants a lot out of you, if she wants to be treated like a sugar baby, just dump her, get rid of her, and find yourself a practical woman. Do this. Google billionaires and their wives, and you will see that most of the billionaires have normal to average looking women, because they know the game, they know what's up, and they can easily get a woman who would just try to suck them dry.
That's what she said.
If you're addicted to strip clubs, this could be costing you $15,000 to $30,000 a year. They're not worth it. Take your money and put it to good use, because one of the biggest expensive to unmarried men is dating. If you don't believe me, sit around and actually talk to your married friends and ask how much money that they blow taking their wife out.
I'll be your friend, cause I know you don't have any. Normally, I go out twice a month, and my dates can range from $50 to a rare $400, depending on if I'm going on a Groupon date, or if it's a special occasion, like a birthday or an anniversary. But honestly, I don't think I spend more than $200 to $300 a month going out on dates. And I spend less than that because my lady pays sometimes. So comment down below how much you spend on dates on a monthly basis. Because I know if you thotting it up, you spending way more money than that.
The average dude can literally blow $1,000 to $1,500 per month going out trying to meet women. And it gets even more expensive when you start to think about the money that you put out to buy clothes to attract women, the money that you put out to get a car to attract women. These are foolish expenditures and foolish purchases.
Now for me personally, I probably spent easily over $1,500 because yeah, I preach first date, coffee date, or happy hour, but you still have your rotation girls you're taking out. And me personally, if a woman was in my rotation, it was because she was attractive and I liked her, personality wise. So yeah, I take those girls out too. And a normal 4 to 5 girl rotation isn't cheap.
Now, this is what I suggest that you do. I suggest that you create, quote, a dating budget based upon your income. Let's say you make $5,000 per month. Let's put your dating budget at $250. And once this $250 is gone, you're not going out anymore because that $250 over a year is $3,000. But you're tracking it, you have it, and let your romantic partners know that you have a dating budget. Once you're on the second or third or fourth date and it's kind of getting serious, it's like, I have a budget for dating and this is what it is.
Don't ever exceed that dating budget. Also, Google fun-free things to do and take them there so you don't spend money on every date you guys go on. That's why I love Groupon dates, because they have discounts on activities and restaurants. And if she's too cool for Groupon, let that bitch pay full price. Or we can stay the f home since she being all bougie and shit.
When you're dating someone, the whole purpose is to get to know them. It's not to spend a lot of money. It's not to flex. Right now, you've got foolish guys out here buying girls cars and buying them condos with no promise of a long-term engagement, and at any time this woman could, and often do, they just stop communicating and they disappear. This is one of the worst ways to manage your money. So go ahead, create a dating budget appropriate to your lifestyle.
Yeah, ask yourself this question. Do you need to spend money to hang out with your bros?
No.
And that's because those are your real friends. They don't hang out with you because you're always spending money. So if a female likes you for you, she shouldn't only want to hang out when you want to do stuff and spend money. Think about the athletes that go broke and their friends disappear right after. Why is that? It's simply because the athlete's friends were never really friends with him. They only hung around him because he spent money. So what I'm saying is, this doesn't just apply to your girl. This applies to people in your life, period. If your friends only come around because you spending money, them hoes gold diggers too, and you should dump them. But if you want to learn how to be a gold digger, check out my video, How to Get a Girl to Spend Money on You, and I'm out.